Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Chris out on the Goldwing. And today 75 degrees. Can y'all believe that? 75 degrees. And yesterday was 100 degrees. It was toasty. Man, it was hot yesterday. Right at the season change, and we getting 100-degree temperature. But it's cool this morning. Feels perfect. 75 degrees out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing. Lit up on my early morning commute. Got my coffee in the cup. Gotta keep my coffee, y'all. What kind of coffee you guys drink? Gotta have the coffee for early morning commute. So today I kind of want to talk about just some of the rumors that I hear about as it relates to the Goldwing. So we're going to talk about that here this morning on my early morning commute. Let's talk about just some of the rumors real quick.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Here recently I heard a rumor that Honda was gonna discontinue the Honda Goldwing. Then I hear that it's not here in America. This is going to be overseas somewhere in another country. My first thought was, what does that have to do with America? That was my first thought. Then I get someone contact me and said that Honda's going to make an electric Goldwing. Have I heard anything about that? Then recently I hear that Honda is going to discontinue the Goldwing. They're not going to make a 2023 model. They may not. To the people out there that is passionate about these Honda Goldwings like myself, you got to understand that with content creators, with magazines, people are always, they're gonna always put stuff out. Sometimes these things may be false. Sometimes these things may be true. And a lot of times, it's just what they heard. But a lot of times, the sources are not even reliable. Even with these magazines, you know, you may have a magazine article that comes out from who knows where, and they have an opinion. And sometimes people will take those articles, interpret them, and then run with it. And then people will put stuff out online, stuff will come out on the internet. The next thing you know, people are making videos, everybody's speculating, you know, is Honda gonna do this, is Honda gonna do that? So what's my thought about it? What's my thought about these rumors that's been floating around here online, on YouTube, magazine articles? What do I think about it? Well, here's my opinion, because I've really been keeping quiet about it. I just, you know, I'm like everybody else. I'm just sitting back reading the mail. But here's my thoughts about a lot of the rumors that are, you know, put out there on YouTube and online. No one knows what Honda is going to do except Honda. Let me repeat. No one knows what Honda is going to do except Honda. Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you hear. Just because it's on YouTube, it doesn't make it reliable. Just because it was in a magazine article, that doesn't make it reliable. Now, I'm not saying that some of the things that's been put out there are not true. I'm just saying that until you can Hear it from the source. Until you hear it from Honda, take those things as a rumor. Just take them as a rumor. You know, don't believe everything you see just because someone says, well, Honda's gonna do this. No one knows what Honda's gonna do. Not even me. I'm like everybody else. I'm just sitting back reading the mail. So just take the things that you hear, file it in memory, but that doesn't make it true. No one knows what Honda's going to do with these motorcycles. Is it possible that Honda is going to discontinue the Honda Goldwing? It's possible. Is it possible that Honda is going to make an electric Goldwing? It's possible. But until you see something official from Honda, until you go to Honda's website and you see something official that says this is what Honda is doing or done, take those things as a rumor. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you read. The question that people should be asking is, where are you getting your source? You know, back when I was in school years ago, when we had to write papers, we had to list a source. Wherever we got this information from. Back then we had encyclopedias. You know, some of you youngsters out there watching my video, you probably don't know about encyclopedias. They used to come around to the house, the salesman would sell you encyclopedias. They running hard this morning. And when we did papers, we list the source. If it was in a newspaper, we list the source. If it was in an encyclopedia, we listed the source. Back then, we didn't have internet. I think that's kind of what's the problem with the world, social media. Everything goes out, but everything on social media is not true.
Where'd you hear that?
The internet.
And you believed it?
Yeah, they can't put anything on the internet that isn't true.
Where'd you hear that? The internet.
Some stuff is true, some stuff is not true. And everything don't need to be broadcasted on social media. As soon as something happens overseas, they broadcasting it around the world. As soon as something happens that doesn't even have anything to do with this country, they broadcasting it around the world. Here recently, we had a man here in Memphis. He was running around shooting people on Facebook Live.
Breaking news in Tennessee. Memphis police say the man who went on a shooting spree across the city tonight is in custody and a shelter in place has been lifted. Police say the 19-year-old suspect drove around the city shooting people randomly. This is a look at one of the scenes in front of an AutoZone. Police have not yet confirmed how many people have been hurt. Now, the Norfolk Tides are actually in Memphis right now to play the Redbirds. Tides announcer tweeted that players were pulled off the field in the first inning because of that active shooter situation.
Now, I'm not a criminal, but if I was a criminal, I wouldn't be doing criminal activities on Facebook Live. I mean, how smart can one be? I think that's kind of the problem with society, social media. Everybody want to get attention. You know, people are doing crazy things nowadays. Everybody is seeking attention. They're picking up their phones and Facebook Live, and everybody is seeking attention. What person rides around on Facebook Live shooting people, killing innocent people? I mean, how far are you gonna get? So I think that's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem with social media. Everybody wants attention. People will do anything for attention. People will do anything for attention. So just because you see something out there on social media, that doesn't make it true.
Oh, look, here comes my date. I met him on the internet. He's a French model.
Bonjour.
So just keep that in mind. I'm just like everybody else. As soon as these rumors start flying and videos start coming out about what Honda's gonna do, people want to know. People start inquiring. Here's my position. I don't go looking for this stuff. You know, I don't know what Honda's gonna do. You know, if y'all want to spread a rumor, why don't we spread a rumor that they're gonna be coming out with a Chris Caliente Goldwing? I know some of you might be saying, well, that's possible, Chris. You're right, it's possible. Anything is possible. Is it probable? Or is it possible? So if you want to spread some rumors, send it out that Chris Caliente got a Goldwing coming out, created by Honda, and it's spec'd out to his specification, and it's coming standard with a car tire. So don't believe everything you read, guys, until you see it officially. Now, some of the rumors that people are talking about might be true. It might be true. I mean, there's a very good probability that Honda might discontinue the Goldwing. There's a possibility that they might make an electric bike. Everything is possible. Is it probable? We don't know. So we have to wait for official information. So for me, I don't go out looking for this stuff. You know, a lot of times when I see these rumors fly across YouTube or someone's podcast or something, you know, I take it with a grain of salt. The first thing that I do, if it gets my attention and I'm really inquiring about it, I'll go and try to find the source. You know, what's your source? You know, just because a magazine article puts something out from a small town out there in Bulu Makula on the backside of the moon somewhere, that doesn't make it true. That doesn't make it true. So just keep that in mind, guys. Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you hear. And I think social media is kind of hurting this country in a lot of ways. It's good now. There's some positives with social media, some very good positives, but there are some negatives. You run around shooting people on Facebook Live. Yeah, you ran your ass down there in Mississippi, you turned around and came right on back because you knew that down in Mississippi they don't play in the great state of Mississippi. This is the gun line. It runs shack to shack, clear around the yard. We don't need no fences here at Camp 8, boss. We got the gun line.
We don't need no fences. We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
This is the gun line. It runs from shack to shack, clear around the yard. You are now inside the gun line. You step outside the gun line without my permission, you will be shot. You prisoners are now the property of the state of Mississippi, which is to say I own your ass. And in case you haven't met this handsome young fella, this is Hoppin' Bob. You run afoul of Bob, you run afoul of me.
Social media, man, is just hurting this country. People do anything for attention. Don't believe everything you read, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, be sure to click the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Be sure to drop a comment down in the comment section below. And don't forget to sign up for the Chris Caliente Facebook group, the hottest Facebook group in the land, where we talk about anything and everything, all day, every day. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing, the most luxurious motorcycle in the world. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.